Welcome to The Global Tourist. Today we will take a look at the top 10 places to visit in Vietnam. Be sure to stay to the very end for a bonus location. Okay, here we go. Number 10. Phu Quoc. Phu Quoc is a beautiful island in Thailand's Gulf. While it is technically part of Vietnam, it is geographically closer to Cambodia. It is now distinguished by dense tropical vegetation, gentle beaches, and undulating hills. However, the island has an interesting history, having originally functioned as a missionary base and subsequently as a French colonial prison. Aside from its history, the island is most appealing for its enticing tropical nature. Days in Phu Quoc are spent sunning on sandy beaches, riding scooters through fishing towns, exploring pearl farms, and walking to waterfalls. Number 9. PHONG Nha-Ke Bong. PHONG Nha-Ke Bong, near the Laos border, is one of the country's most attractive areas. The national park is more popular than ever thanks to its long-standing frame as a filming location for QUqədC Island and a nearby international airport. There are hundreds of tunnels and secret rivers to explore, as well as 400-million-year-old karst mountains. The Son Doong Cave is a must-see attraction. It's one of the world's largest caves with its own secret jungle, microclimate, and underground river. Number 8. Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City, located along the Saigon River in southern Vietnam, was originally known as Saigon and served as the capital of South Vietnam during the Vietnam War. It is now the largest city in the reunified country, with many reasons to come. Visit the Saigon Sky Deck for an incredible 360-degree perspective of the city. The Reunification Palace is also an interesting spot to visit. It is a renowned location in Vietnamese history since it depicts the moment when Saigon fell when a tank crashed past the palace gates. On the grounds outside the palace, a duplicate of this tank can be seen. Number 7. Mekong Delta. The Mekong Delta in southwest Vietnam is known for its colorful floating marketplaces, fruit orchards, rice paddies, bird sanctuaries, and charming villages. The Mekong Delta, sometimes known as Vietnam's rice basket, is an agricultural region rendered fruitful by the Mekong River's tangle of canals and streams. The Delta region, which stretches from the Gulf of Thailand to Ho Chi Minh City, feeds more than a third of the country with its vast plantations, rice paddies, and fish farms. Number 6. Nha Trang. Nha Trang is a popular coastal resort city on one of Asia's most beautiful bays off the coast of south-central Vietnam. Its picturesque mountains, beaches, and lush islands make it a popular tourist, Vietnamese, and scuba diving destination. Nha Trang's main lure is its beach, which is adorned with resorts, palm trees, and a magnificent promenade, with roller coasters and wave pools, amusements, and water parks providing entertainment for all ages. Number 5. SAPA. SAPA, a hilly hamlet in Vietnam's far northwest, is recognized for its culturally varied population and closeness to breathtaking nature. There are numerous scheduled trips available from the town that assist travelers in the mountain treks and exploring the adjacent rice farms and rural communities. These tours offer views of spectacular waterfalls, as well as opportunity to learn about the food, customs, and way of life of the indigenous tribes. Number 4. Hue. Hue was the imperial capital of the Nguyen dynasty and is located on the banks of the Perfume River in central Vietnam. The remnants of this former magnificent age can still be found in the city's architecture, culture, and food. The Citadel is the most well-known of the city's monuments. The Citadel, once the seat of the Nguyen emperors, is a large complex of great palaces, elaborate temples, fortifications, and gates. The Thien Mu Pagoda, the city's official symbol, is another significant landmark. Number 3. Hoi An. Hoi An is a magnificent old city at the coast of the Southeast Asian Sea that dates back 2,000 years to the Champa Kingdom. The historic architecture, traditional culture, and textiles of the city make it a famous tourist destination in Vietnam. The picturesque old town of Hoi An is located in the center of the city and is small enough to walk about easily. Beautiful historic architecture, traditional wooden cottages, and hundreds of tailorships selling apparel, shoes, bags, and souvenirs line the tiny winding alleyways of the historic town. Number 2. Hanoi. Hanoi, the thriving capital city of a reunified Vietnam, is a thrilling fusion of Eastern and Western culture. French colonialism is present in both gastronomy and architecture, particularly in the Hoan Kiem district's French Quarter. Hanoi is densely packed with amazing temples, and a visit to the 11th century Temple of Literature is a must. The adjacent Ho Chi Minh Museum and Mausoleum are also prominent attractions in Hanoi, and both are eye-catching structures from the outside. Number 1. Halong Bay. Halong Bay is one of the most well-known tourist spots in the country. Its reputation is well-deserved since it is extremely stunning. The name Halong is derived from the silhouette of the limestone outcrops that protrude from the water. Day cruises are a fantastic option to view as many of the islands as possible while experiencing the splendor of this strange bay. While cruising across Halong Bay, you can go swimming, explore caves, or find some of the more distant uninhabited islands. And now for the bonus location, Tam Coc. Tam Coc is characterized on paper as rice paddies flanked by limestone cliffs and rock formations. In truth, Tam Coc is one of Vietnam's most breathtakingly beautiful destinations. The best way to explore is by boat, and you can take a rowboat up beside the lush green paddies and between dramatic limestone cliffs. You'll even float through 3 tunnels cut through the mountains by the river itself over time. We hope you found this list useful. Tell us about your ideal Vietnam locations in the comments section below. You can show your support by subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Join us on The Global Tourist and we will unleash your wanderlust together. Have a great one!